I'm going to share 4 words with you, and I want you to speak on them. I'm going to talk about quiet moments.
Quiet moments. I think in a quiet moment, I think about reverence, peace, solitude, and growth. I think a quiet moment, when you listen to your mind and your thoughts, and you'll grow in who you are.
Introspection.
Introspection. And I think about introspection. I just think about you being able to connect with your surroundings, connect with the universe, connect with your spirit.
So it's all about going inside, huh?
Absolutely. Going inside. Everything we need is inside of us. It's our responsibility, our duty, and a very important task to find out what that is and bring it outwardly.
Self-engagement.
Self-engagement. Very big one, very important. Again, spend that time focusing on yourself. Meditate. Indulgence. It's really, I think the thing I think about is sometimes we may think selfishness as a negative word, but sometimes you have to, set up your boundaries in so many situations.
Intentionality.
Very big. Intentionality. I believe intentionality is a very strong spiritual action, because your intentions really shows who you are. And I believe it's very important before you take any action, speak, think about what your intentions are. What your intentions are before you make any move, I would say, before you take any action on any situation. Always define within yourself, your intentions. What are my intentions in doing this? And always be, of course, it's important to be positive in your intentions in every aspect of your life and every reaction that you have with your fellow man.
All right. So, often you hear some individuals would say that they're living in their purpose. Where are you with that?
I believe I'm right in the midst of my purpose right now. I think the reason why I feel that way is because I really truly believe that I have a joyous life. Of course, we have ups and downs in our lives, but I believe living in my purpose and have the joy in my life. When I encounter those ups and downs, I know where I should go to, I would say, counteract the everyday life situations and understand and know that, like they say, this too shall pass. And I know how to get through the storms. I think like Tyler Perry says, I know how to continue to climb and maintain each time. Each time something happens, I climb over that and get to the next level and maintain there until the next thing comes. So, yeah.
It's like I've heard the saying, you need to learn how to walk in the rain and not get wet.
Right. Absolutely. Yes.
Mhm. What is a takeaway that you would like to leave with our listeners today?
I would want everyone listening to take time for yourself. And when I say take time, I mean take the time for yourself because we have so much going on. And, carve out that time for yourself. Like I said, selfishness is not a negative word in some content. Just take the time for yourself and focus on you, focus on your mental health. We have a lot going on around us during these times, but build your positive space and actually guard that space and
Mm.
take time and discover your purpose. If you do, you'll definitely have a more fulfilling life.
Ms. Bischoff, when it's all said and done, when you can no longer do anything about it, your work is done, how do you want to remember?
I really want to be remembered as, I think there's verse in the Bible. I don't always know the verse and chapter, but God demands that we love God and love people. And I want to be remembered as someone who truly loved God and loved people. And even though I may falter sometime, but I want people to always understand and know that it was never my intent, to know that if I've done something to someone, it was never intentionally done to them. That's one thing I always want to remember, as a fair person, and that I really diligently would wholeheartedly love people.
Well, as you know, it's never about perfection, it's always pursuing.
Mhm.
So I don't know too many individuals, personally, I don't at least, that can say that they have it all there. They're all there. And I think the beauty is in pursuing.
Right.
As we come close to the end of our conversation today, do you have any closing remarks? Anything you'd like to say that you haven't said already?
Not really. Again, I would just encourage everyone, please take care of yourself and love everyone and that you meet, because we all have a story and we're not privy to each other's story. So just treat everyone nice and be kind.
Well, Ms. Bishop, I thank you for sharing your story, because someone listening to your story will learn and benefit from your story. And I'm sure your story will make a difference in the lives of others.
Okay. Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate the time.
Yes. And I want to again thank you for coming back on the Eco Living with
Absolutely.
Purpose project, right? Your insights, just as it did before, will undoubtedly add immense value to the conversation about purpose. I look forward to having you back under the spotlight to continue our conversation about purpose.
Thank you, Dr. Stephenson. I'll be glad to come back again. Appreciate it.
Always a good conversation and one that is going to make a difference. So I really thank you for that. Folks, this brings us to the end of this edition of the Ecologium with Purpose project on the Spotlight. If you're like some individuals and would like to have a better understanding of your purpose, then please submit your short video speaking on the topic of purpose to ecologiumwithpurpose@gmail.com. If you would like to participate in an interview much like this one, then please submit your request to be interviewed to ecologiumwithpurpose@gmail.com. Please note that your video submissions will be posted on our social media platforms. That is it for now. Blessings always.